Hi, and welcome to Jules Voto's Photo Focus. Today is Monday, August 7th, 2023, and I noticed this morning that there was another service advisory for the Nikon Z8. Now, I sent my camera back in, I guess it was June, for the lens mount issue. I had no problems using MPS priority repair. The camera was back to me in about a week. Now, I had heard about this strap lug issue several weeks ago. I had sent a note to Nikon. They said they were looking into it, and now today they have admitted there is an issue and that my camera is affected. I put my serial number in just like I did with the previous recall. They said it was affected. I sent it back and it was fixed and it's fine. I do not have any problem with the strap lugs, okay? I've pulled on them. They said to pull on them. I have this combination mounted. I have been walking around with this combination, which is the 70-200 with the 2-time teleconverter. I had the camera over my shoulder. Nothing happened. But, you know, that would be a catastrophe if while that camera's on my shoulder, one of these strap lugs pulled out and it crashed to the ground. You know, you're talking a $4,000 body, whatever this lens was, 2,500, plus the converter. So I'm going to send them back. I'm a little disappointed. I've been a Nikon user for almost 51 years. Anytime I have bought a new camera, I have never had an issue. I've never had to send the camera back to Nikon. As far as repairs, it's been far and few between. Even with used equipment that I bought or refurbished equipment, I really never had an issue. I had an F3 that had an issue one time, and maybe something with an F4. I don't even remember. But since I've been shooting Nikon digital, I have never had an issue. So a little disappointed. But also, this is the first time I bought a camera when it first came out. I got one of the early cameras. I received it the day that they started shipping them through, bought it through B&H with Nikon MPS priority shipping. So I received it right away. Been extremely happy with the camera. Image quality, focus, everything. It's probably the best camera I've ever owned. But of course, I'm a little disappointed. Now, the way this works, I put in my, my serial number, said the camera was affected. I printed out a packing slip, but I'm in a queue. So they will notify me when it's time to send the camera in. That tells me they got a lot of cameras coming in. And hopefully, since I did this right away, it won't take too long to get it to them and get it repaired right away. I'm expecting it's going to take longer than the week or so that it took for the lens mount issue. This is a more serious issue, in my opinion. Of course, you know, if your strap fails, you know, there goes the camera to the ground. I know some people say, well, don't use a strap. I like the strap. I work with two cameras sometimes, and I'll have one over my shoulder, the other in my hand, and then put that one on my shoulder and grab the other one. So let me just show you here how I work. I'm going to try to do this sitting down. So normally I'll have one camera with a wider lens, maybe, actually this is the 810. I'm filming this on the Z6. So normally I would have, let's say, the Z6 over my shoulder with the 24-70 and the longer combination. A lot of times if I'm doing an event, I'm not going to be having this 2-time teleconverter on. But I'll have the 70-200, could have it on my shoulder working with the 810 in this case with the shorter lens. Now I want to go to my longer lens and I'll just pull it off my shoulder. Okay, so the camera's hanging on my shoulder, and you know, if it went crashing to the ground, obviously not a good thing. So I have one of these Peak design straps, which I haven't used. And it came with a little adapter here that would screw in to the tripod mount on the bottom of the camera. Even came with a little Allen wrench to tighten it down. And then there are 2 mounting points for the strap. I'm not going to go into, honestly, I've had this strap for quite some time and I've never used it. You could attach 2 of these connectors here and then have the strap, have the camera hanging by the tripod socket. So I guess I'll give it a try and see, especially if it looks like it's going to be a while before I could send the camera back. So I guess it's worth a try. I've never tried this. I know some people like it. They feel it's more secure. I don't know, honestly. I'm not sure if I would like the camera mounted that way. I guess it would hang upside down on my shoulder. So we'll see. I will give that a try. Now, I know there's been recalls on other Nikon products in recent years. I believe there was a recall on the D600, some issue with oil on the sensor. When the Z9 first came out, there were a few little things. And I guess anytime there's a new camera, like a new car, there may be a few bugs. So, you know, hopefully this will be resolved and there won't be anything else that shows up. So I'm waiting to hear back from Nikon when I could send my camera back. Hopefully it won't take long. I hate to be without this camera for very long because it's a great camera. I enjoy using it. The image quality is fantastic. And, you know, hopefully this will be resolved. Now, it tells me the fact that there's this queue that you have to wait to send it back, because last time I just packed it up and sent the camera back. This time, I need to hear from Nikon and they will instruct me as to when to send the camera back, and then at that point, I guess they will give me a shipping label to print out. I'll take it over, pack it up, take it over to UPS and send it back. The fact that I'm an MPS member should speed things up like it did last time. But, you know, 2 recalls within the first few months, as I said before, is disappointing, but I'm sure Nikon will resolve the issue. So normally I come out with a new video every Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. So look for my video this coming Wednesday and every Wednesday. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and I will keep you updated throughout this process. And like I said, hopefully this will be over quickly. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I will talk to you next time.